Hi, everyone, and good morning. It is a great day because yesterday I made the deadline of getting my next book out, which is called Built to Charge, into Amazon on time. Whew! I got it in at 11:30 yesterday morning, and it was due at midnight. So I barely got it, but I'm so excited. It's called Built to Charge, the 7 pillars of unstoppable business building. Something to talk about today. What are the 7? Well, Built to Charge isn't for the faint of heart. This is for someone who truly wants to understand the framework to build a $100 million company. What? Yeah, and that's what I did with the Wellness Connection and the first to market electronic medical record. And I tell you what, it was not easy. And that what will bring us to the very first of the 7 strategies in this framework, and that is a founder with unbreakable resilience. And honestly, I almost got broke, like crunched, but it didn't happen because of my family, my partner George in the early days, and all of the great people and clients and employees and consultants and friends and business partners. We all did it together, really. IBM being a major player, as well as HP, CSC, and all of the hospitals in the United Kingdom that worked with us. It was a great team effort, but I have to say, there were so many days that payroll was a trouble, things were not working, bugs in the software, lots of issues. But because I really wasn't going to settle and I was going to keep pushing and pushing, really it's important to know that you are going to have those ups and downs. Let's move on to number 2, and that is pain obliterating product. If you really want to scale to $100 million, your product, it needs to be more than just a nice to have, not a pet rock, and that's kind of a joke, but it needs to be something that is truly relieving pain for your clients. Again, I'll go to the medical record. Prior to having an electronic medical record, we were very much in the dark about our lab tests until it was weeks later. We were in the dark about radiology results, many, many different things. And it really put our doctors and nurses and most of the people in the whole healthcare delivery system at a disadvantage. And so when we came up with the electronic medical record, it really did alleviate pain across the board. So that's really critical. So when you're thinking about your product, think about pain obliteration. Number 3, and this is one thing I didn't learn ahead of time. I learned like way down the road, and I wish I'd had someone like me talking to me when I was starting out. And that is number 3 is focusing on compliance and business law. I did want to warn you that things are getting a little bit more tough out there. More compliance, more regulations, no matter what industry you're in. If it's healthcare, you've got HIPAA and the High Trust Act. If it's finance, you've got FINRA. If it's manufacturing, every industry has their own compliance issues and rules. And so very important at the very get-go to just get a handle on some of those compliance issues. Don't let it scare you. Don't be a naysayer, but just take it on. And then regarding business law, it's important to have, if you do have partners, that you have good partner agreements and your corporate bylaws are really well done. Whether it's a subchapter S, a full C corporation, or an LLC, or others derivatives of there. Just make sure that you understand and have your business law compliance all up to par. Let's go on to number 4, and that is an institutional grade business plan. I'm a member of several different startup organizations, and it really breaks my heart that they don't focus on the business plan more at these startup organizations, because A good business plan, especially one that really does a deep dive, makes the founder very much aware of many different aspects of starting a business that just do not come top of mind. And so it's very important to not shy away from an industrial strength business plan. Just don't make it a check mark. And I go into depth into the book with this. The number 5 is create systems and processes right out of the chute if you can. Now I'm going to talk about my own experience and then my daughter's experience, which are totally different. So my experience was, hey, we've left IBM and we're not going to saddle ourselves with the bureaucracy of systems and the bureaucracy of processes. And that worked for the first maybe 2-3 years because we were able to spin so many plates. We were in our 30s and in our prime. And so we were able to really catch the plates before they fell, if you will. But it wasn't much longer. Like then I realized we needed what we call systems and processes, but back in the day, maybe a knowledge base, maybe best practices, and that type of thing. Well, when Caitlin started her law firm, she started with Clio, which is a really great software right from the get-go, and she implemented systems, and she hit the ground running with that. So systems and process from the get-go is the recommendation and Built to Charge, and is the 5th of the 7 pieces of the framework. Number 6 is, and I got this from Grant Cardone, and I embellish it with my own as well, and that is go-to-market strategy is dominance. You know, our biggest problem when we first start a business isn't our competition. It is being obscure. People don't know you. People don't know who you are. So you need to really enter the market when you're ready with dominance in mind. And so we go into depth into the go-to-market strategy of dominance in Built to Charge. Number 7, and this is why we do all of that and how we fund it. How are you going to fund your new business? Are you going to bootstrap it? Are you looking for loans? Are you looking for grants or venture capital? The book goes into depth of each of those, actually pros and cons for both of those. And so there you have it. The book it's in ebook form, and the paperback will be out before the summer is over, as well as the hard copy. So take care, and the link to the book will be in the notes. Take care and talk to you soon.